Hi, this is part two of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And also, I want to address the breaking curses. You know, a lot of us, we have curses and we don't even realize, but we do have curses. But I want to make some corrections. In my first video, I put that I was 13 years old, and I was 15 when I got pregnant, and I was 16 when I had my first child, my first boy. So anyway, I thought I'd make those corrections. I think I didn't say it right. But anyway, I want to address my dad. You know, my dad. I know the first video was a little too harsh, and it was never meant to hurt anybody or anything. I mean, I will say it, and I'm stand by it. And because the Lord has been really tugging in my heart about doing videos about, the good, the bad, and the ugly, is because we do, the bad, and then how we become, what God does in our life. So anyway, my daddy, you know, he was very hard, and I had a lot of pain with him and stuff like that. But there was a time where my daddy, when my mom died, she made him, say he was sorry to me and apologize to me and that we will make up and stuff like that. So, my mom passed. We come home because we were in Texas when my mom passed. So then we come home to LA. And, my father, he was in Pico Rivera, and he came to visit me in West LA. So anyway, he carried this rose in his hand. And that rose, by the time he got to see me, the rose was all wilted. And he gave it to me when he entered the door, and then I hugged him, and I couldn't stop crying because I just felt like that rose was just so powerful. It was symbolic, like God was melting my heart about all the pain, the hurt that I had from him, and but you know what? God is so beautiful. He's so awesome. And so anyway, my dad, we started to go to church, all of us, and we invited him, and he wanted to go, and so we did, And so anyway, little bit by little bit, we started to see. Well, first we asked him if he wanted to go up in the altar, and my brothers and my sister, and he didn't want to go with them. But then I asked him, Dad, can I take you up in the altar? And he said, okay. So I take him to the altar. Everybody's crying because my dad had been so hard all his life, but he finally surrendered. We were just like couldn't believe it because my dad, we never thought he would see that part of him. But anyway, he goes up in the altar. And, as time started going by, we started to see my dad transform. Just the softiness. I mean, he became like this really beautiful, awesome person that God created. And Jesus touched him in a beautiful way. Sometimes he will make jokes like, I never lost Jesus, but anyway, that was just his funny jokes, But anyway, he became completely a praying man, a man of God. Would read his Bible every day, would pray every day, and he'd always, call us and say he loved us and that he was praying for us. And so, we've seen the power of prayer. We've seen the love of Jesus come to his heart and touch him in a very beautiful way. And, I had to say the bad part first of the video because I wanted to show the power of prayer, what God can do, how Jesus can come in our hearts and change us and mold us and reveal himself to us and break every curse. Every curse is under the blood because, my father, when he was young, was little, I guess his mom was not there for him. And so his uncles and all the family members, they would abuse him and talk awful to him. So he had a lot of anger and hurt and pain in his heart. So then, that's all he knew. He had a lot of anger. So then, as I was growing up, when he see me drunk, it just made him angry and stuff like that. And I know he didn't handle it right, but that was just his way of expressing. And unfortunately, it affected me, in my life and everything. But, we healed, and God, Jesus, came into our lives, and we started getting closer and closer to him. And, he lived for quite a good amount of time, and the last day before he died, I called him up and I said, Daddy, how are you doing? He goes, I'm praying for you. And I'm praying that God, that God will touch everybody, And I said, oh, Daddy, you're so cute. I said, God, I'm so proud of you, Daddy. I love you so much. And honestly, when you think about what God can do, man, that's only through God. Because my dad was super hard. But then that's beautiful, awesome man that God touched and delivered and revealed himself to him was just the most powerful thing that you could possibly see. And I'm not here to bash my father about anything, but just to know that the power of prayer is amazing, you know. And I just want to say thank you, everybody, for watching my videos. I will share a lot more. I'm not afraid of sharing my past, my good, the bad, and the ugly, because that is what, you know, Jesus is about, to heal us and deliver us and set us free. And just know that there isn't anything that God cannot deliver. He can heal you know, our wounds, our hurt, our pain, our anger, our hate, everything, Father. There isn't anything. And we thank Jesus for coming into our hearts. And I just want to thank everybody for watching my videos. Thank you for all the positive answers. I mean, the response, you know, it just touched me a lot that everybody understood. And at first I wasn't sure to send it, but I really am filled by the Holy Spirit, and I'm being led by God to do this. And that's why I know that God is guiding me and you know, taking me to a certain level that I'm not even know how to do videos. I'm just scared. First I was scared, but I know that is God tugging at my heart. And we're so proud of our dad. I mean, it's just to know that he's in heaven and he made it and that he got his heart right. I mean, it's the most powerful thing you could go through in your life, and know that, you know, as you stay focused, stay with God, and all your kids will follow. They'll be proud of you when you continue to serve God and love God and be with God, and know that Jesus, he is the way, the only way, and there's no other way. And I just want to thank everyone for all your beautiful support, your awesome just remarks. And oh man, it was just, I was very touched and I was very moved by a lot of you people, Father. I mean, I was surprised at such a good response, and thank you everyone for it. So please like and subscribe and share, please like and share. Thank you for everything.